The Australian speedster withdrew from the last season of the IPL owing to the birth of his first child. But Kane Richardson is back in the business with RCB for the 2021 edition of cricket's biggest stage. Hey guys, you're watching Myntra presents RCB 12th Man TV, and in this episode of Know Your Challenges, we're talking about the big impact player from down under, Kane Richardson. With just 6 first-class matches under his belt, Kane Richardson had done enough to impress the owners of the Pune Warriors when the franchise decided to pay him $700,000 for his services in the 2013 Indian Premier League, shooting him into prominence as a fast bowler who was turning heads not just with his bowling but also his hairdos and beard. Richardson was part of Australia's 2009-10 Under-19 World Cup campaign and impressed with his all-round show. A little later, the South Australian was signed by the Adelaide Strikers for the 2010-11 edition of the Big Bash League. Kane Richardson made his debut for Australia in the ODIs in 2013 against Sri Lanka and a T20 debut the very next year against Pakistan. It was earlier that year when he also made a switch in the Indian Premier League when the Rajasthan Royals decided to trust his uncanny ability to deliver Yorkers at will as they picked him up for 1 crore rupees. He can crank it up at the start of the innings with the new ball and move the ball around, and also return in the death overs to hit pinpoint Yorkers at will, making him a T20 specialist of sorts. A big moment in Kane's career came ahead of the 2019 Cricket World Cup when Jai Richardson failed to recover from a shoulder injury and Kane came in as a replacement into the Australian squad. Although Kane played just the 2 matches in the World Cup, he picked up 5 wickets at an average just below 22. Richardson's selection in the World Cup squad did not come as a surprise given his showings in the Big Bash League earlier that year. He had picked up a 4-for and was also amongst the 10 most economical bowlers in the tournament. And it was the very same exploits that got the Royal Challengers Bangalore interested in him in the 2020 IPL auction, and the franchise were happy to shell out 4 crores for the big Australian. Even in the recently concluded Big Bash League, Kane picked up 15 wickets in the 11 matches that he played at an average just below 22, and RCB fans will be dearly hoping that he carries his form into the Indian Premier League as well.